live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Georgia Bulldogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. The Sooners offense who will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start to this offense.
Handoff to Xavier. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown Sooners.
Well, I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now we say hello to Nate Frazier. What a game he had last time out. Found pay dirt 3 times, just under 100 yards in their win. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Sweet cut there. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Humphries. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Now rolling to the left. Looking deep. Makes a deep grab. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Here's a give to Robinson. Breaks the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Got it. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
First and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, first and 10 again.
Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes a catch at the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
To the air, it's Stockton. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Running inside, it's Frazier. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They boot it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Big first down sack for the defense brings up 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To throw, it's Mateer. Looking deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. It's still a 17-point cushion. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He turns it loose to the left. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 4 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Aggies able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. They get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Sanford Stadium in Athens. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catch is made at the 15. Slips through the line. Smashes through the tackle. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. They're dealing with a second and long. The play action fake. Looking for an open area to his left. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He's going for the big play. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the point after is good.
24, Georgia, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Flips it out in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to take off. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. All the way back to the 15. Can they catch him? Touchdown Sooners! Special teams proving to be special.
And this team is dominating this game on offense, on defense, and on special teams. They're piling on here this time with a phenomenal punt return. Oftentimes on these returns, you got to make one guy miss, and then you just let your athleticism take over. That's exactly what happened. Total domination by this team in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Quarterback now breaking the field. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver. Nothing doing. He has stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Georgia sideline, guys, I can tell you something we have got to keep our eye on. This quarterback was really banged up and bruised up after last week's win. He told me when I caught up with him this week, he has definitely been feeling sore this week. He did not miss any practice, but I will keep you posted as this game goes along. He's going to have to fight through some things here today, and I'll let you know how it's looking down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Ollie, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Georgia lining up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Still running at the 35. Snags it and he's open. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down. Breaks into the open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Robinson. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Slides. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They boot it away. He's got it. He gets a block. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Sooner offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
They just dialed up 1 big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, David, and be aggressive. There aren't many people who really scare him, and the defense has made him pay. A couple bad decisions, a couple great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking the shots. He's not backing down, and he's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He made some mistakes, and a lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answers to continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. So impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side, is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a